Hello friends, how are you? I'm sure you are doing fine. Friends, what if I say, let's develop the skill of making a debate look like a dance with your partner? Adam Grant, the Wharton professor and organizational psychologist, expects us to develop exactly this skill. Friends, while mentioning this in a recent podcast on What Now with Thomas Nova, Adam Grant says that it has been our experience that whenever we are in the midst of a conversation which is veering around a subject or a view which is in conflict with our personal views in the matter, we tend to withdraw from that conversation to avoid controversy or conflict. Adam Grant says, no, that's not the way to go. In a situation like this, he says, enter the argument. Because it's his view that if we avoid entering into the argument on an issue of conflict, we are letting an opportunity go by of resolving a problem or of evolving our thinking in the matter. So he says, now it is very important in order to enter the argument in a positive manner, not strong arm or barge into the conversation, entails 3 skills, which together he calls the skill of productive disagreement. Of this, the first skill that he recommends is to position the issue of disagreement as a debate, not as a conflict, not as an argument. Because friends, we all know by the nature of this platform, the debate essentially organically acknowledges that there are multiple views possible on the subject matter of debate. Once you are able to convince the other person whom with you are negotiating or engaging in this conversation of disagreement that it's a debate, he also acknowledges that yes, it is on the premise that there can be multiple views on the subject. It's like a dance with your partner. If you try to lead too hard, the partner tends to withdraw. Similarly, if you try to adapt to the moves of your partner, the partner also, he or she also adapts to your moves, and the dance is rhythmic. Same thing about a debate. If it is positioned as a debate with multiple views, then each view tries to adapt to the other view, and this debate blossoms into a beautiful dance. Second, he says that you be the somebody you would like to debate with. The other person with whom you are engaging in this issue of the conversation of disagreement, treat him as equal. Don't stand on hierarchy, position, or ideology. And also he says, in order to do that, just focus on 2-3 critical issues of the matter. Don't try to inundate your views with multiple arguments. It will look like desperate defense, which is called the dilution effect. As you know, all views on issues have one silver bullet. Try to argue on the basis of that silver bullet. Similarly, try to understand the other person's silver bullet. Narrow down, focus down the conversation to issues, views which are very critical to it. And third, in your conversation, be task focused, purpose focused, objective focused. What is the object of this conversation? What lies at the root of this disagreement? Don't be person focused, the person with whom you are engaging in this conversation. In that event, it becomes as if you were a preacher who is trying to hold on to his views rather than a scientist who is exposing his views. So friends, it is very important to understand this. Don't let the person come in the way of the task, the discussion on the task. Whether the person is headstrong in your view, indifferent in your view, it is the material. And that is why, friends, in a conversation like this, when we make debate look like a dance, we may or may not win the argument, but we leave the person with a lot on his plate to think in future. And if we are able to do that, make him think after the conversation is over. Similarly, if he has also made me think after the conversation is over, we have done our job. We have danced with our partners the way it should have been. Thank you, friends. Hope you will like this discussion. See you soon.